sound of a subtle, deep, atmospheric hum, then fades slightly under narration. We've all seen the promise of home cinema, the idea of a huge cinematic image filling a wall. And then we've seen the reality, a dim, washed-out picture, a giant projector sitting in the middle of the room, or a cheap plastic box that buzzes and feels like it'll fall apart if you look at it wrong. Most of what's out there feels like a toy, a concession. But sometimes, something crosses your desk that feels different, engineered for a purpose. And that's exactly what we're looking at today with our product review, B0DZH3TMRS, the NexiGo Aurora Pro MKII. Take it out of the carton, and you immediately understand. It's not another piece of disposable tech. This isn't made of flimsy hollow plastic that flexes under pressure. It's a significant block, dense and deliberate. When you lift it, it settles in your hands with a reassuring weight, a kind of industrial heft that just feels expensive. There's no creak, no give in the chassis. Every seam is tight, every corner precise. It sits low and wide, looking less like a gadget and more like a carefully crafted piece of audiovisual architecture. You just know instantly that this isn't going to vibrate itself apart after a year, unlike so many lightweight alternatives that rattle after a few months. But the real story, of course, isn't just how it feels, it's what it does. And the reality is, this unit is built to just work for a very long time. First, the ALPD 5 laser engine. Forget about changing bulbs every few years. This isn't a projector with a consumables timer. We're talking 30,000 hours of light. That's 18 years of daily viewing, or essentially a lifetime for most people. It means you install it once, set it, and forget about maintenance, which for anyone with a busy schedule is priceless. It just keeps working, delivering consistent quality year in and year out. Then there's the image itself, driven by that scene adapt engine. You turn it on, and the blacks are so deep they look like ink, while the highlights punch with an almost aggressive brilliance. It's not just bright. It's intelligently bright, adjusting laser output in real time, pulling details out of the shadows and preventing anything from getting washed out. It creates a dynamic range that makes films feel tangible. And crucially for many, the ultra-short throw optics. You can place this unit mere inches from a wall and get a colossal image, up to 150 inches across. No more running cables through the ceiling. No more giant shadow puppets if someone walks by. It means a true cinematic experience, in a space that would normally only fit a TV, without the hassle of a complex installation or the flimsy construction of cheaper units that always seem to miss focus on the corners. Now, no piece of technology is perfect. And with a device packing this much power into a relatively compact footprint, there's always a trade-off. For the Aurora Pro MKII, the reality is that when you push it hard, say during a very bright action sequence or a fast-paced gaming session where you've got that low latency mode active, the cooling fans will make themselves known. It's not a jet engine, but it's definitely audible in a very quiet room, more of a steady whoosh than a whine. For me personally, watching a film with Dolby Atmos, the soundscape usually covers it. But if you're trying to impress someone with a silent demo, or playing a game with very subtle audio cues, it's something to be aware of. Which brings us to the core. This isn't for the casual viewer who expects absolute silence from a piece of hardware delivering a 150-inch 4K image inches from their wall. It's a tool, not a silent artifact. So, if your current setup feels like a compromise, if you're tired of washed-out images, or if you've been putting off that big screen experience because of the space or the complexity, this projector cuts through all of that. It delivers an uncompromising image, built to last, designed for utility. It's not about flashy marketing. It's about a solid, reliable piece of engineering that transforms your viewing. If you're looking for a disposable gadget that will inevitably fail when you need it most, this isn't it. If you're looking for a serious piece of kit to anchor your home cinema for the next decade, this absolutely belongs on your shortlist. I put the link below so you can check the current price.